Hello? It's you. Welcome back. Demise here. We got another series going on. I think this one's gonna be more, targeted. I think we want to do a Pakellas run this game. I'm still sick if you weren't paying attention. So my voice is gonna be raspy and there's gonna be coughs, but just bear with it, please. I don't have a backlog anymore. I actually used all mine up, so I don't have anything that can really help me out. So I'm gonna basically be trying out the new god. Have to record with this. So I'm looking at the Evo. I think Pakellas is an evocations god. I'm not too sure about how he or she works, so I'm gonna be, experimenting, and we're gonna see how it works. I might die a couple of times. That's okay, because we have faith. Oops, that's not. How do we get back? Here we go. Okay, so from what I can see, our choices for positive aptitudes are like Octopode, Spriggan, Deep Dwarf, Deep Elf, some Draconian, and a bit of Human. Well, we haven't really done a Draconian on this channel, so I guess we could start with him. Draconian is one of my old time favorites, but I haven't played in a while, so we'll see. What did we do last time? We did a Wanderer, right? So I guess we'll do like a Gladiator or something. We want something that's fairly consistent. We want something that will get us, through the early game, so we can at least get to Pakellas. I don't think he's gonna have a lot of early game use. So I'm basically gonna be I'm gonna be focusing mainly on my weapon to keep me alive, basically. So having said that, we'll pick a fighter because shields are pretty good with a race that doesn't have armor and stuff. Now the question is flail or trident or war axe. And I think flail is probably the most consistent one, honestly. Maces and flails tend to be more consistent. So we're gonna start. Go ahead. So Draconians, they are basically a mixture between. They're like basically gargoyles before gargoyles were gargoyles. They can't wear body armor, which is funny because gargoyles can. Apparently, my vestibular wings cannot fit the armor, even though gargoyles have massive wings and they can still do it. Yeah, so they get free AC instead, but the AC is nowhere near as insane as the gargoyle, and they also have kind of okay health. I think they have +0, right? Oh, they have +10. That's actually not bad. Plus 10% health, and they also have. I think they have extra. No, they don't have extra GDR. At level 7, they get one of a random set of colors, one of many colors, and that determines a free intrinsic resistance and also a breath weapon. So, for example, the fire one would give you RF plus, and it would also give you what do you call it? It would also give you a flame breath attack, similar to Zathwa's, not the actual fire dragon. Alright, so we already got a potion of. We already got a scroll of. A ring of teleports. That's kind of bad. Not much I can do about it though at this point. Arguably, yes, I shouldn't be. Oh God, D2 null attack really. Arguably, yes, I shouldn't be IDing these rings, but come on. It's just we're not going for a high win rate this time. We're just trying to, have a little bit of a trial run with Pakellas. So we don't really know. I'm probably gonna die here. So we're gonna go down a different set of stairs. That's a really disgusting setup there. Okay. Is that a yellow, an orange rat or something? There was something down there that was really scary. No, it was just a regular rat. Never mind. Okay, so we look like we are in a lot of trouble. The main issue is the shield's actually slowing us down quite heavily. So I might take it off. We will want it later, but not right now. So as you can see, I'm swinging at about 0.1 faster now that I took it off. But maybe that's not worth it. I don't know. We killed Natasha, but she's going to be back, so we're going to have to run away before she comes back and ultimately kills us. We do have one potion of might, which is a really nice change that I had, that fighters got back in 0.15 or something. I was really happy to see the fighter class get a little bit reimagined, I guess. It's those tiny subtle buffs that really make this game amazing. I don't know about you guys, but oh, what's that? An enchanted whip. Please tell me it's not cursed. That'd be really nice if it wasn't cursed. I wouldn't know anyway. Curse -4 Ring of Slaying. Okay, so at this point we probably should just quit. We don't really have a chance of winning unless we get a remove curse in the next floor. With teleport and curse, of course. While we're at it, we might as well just put the -2 curse whip on, because, we're badasses. That's a whip of electrocution, so I'm going to use a potion of might and probably die anyway. Yeah, god damn it. With -6 slaying, and, yeah, this is not going to work. I'm just going to risk it. Yeah, okay, well, that's fine. There's a D1 death, so it's not a big deal. Kind of annoyed by the fact that, like, I got so much bad luck in the first place, but whatever, that's my bad. I shouldn't have ID'd that ring in the first place, but whatever. I can accept D1 deaths because most of the time there's not a lot you can do about it. There I could have done something about it, but I chose not to because, I don't know, frankly, it would have been a bit of a struggle. We're going to not learn from our mistakes, put the ring back on, because, come on, what's the chance of doing it twice, right? It's an enchanted dagger, that's alright. As long as it's not poison or electrocution, we're not really that interested. There's 3 scrolls already. If that's ID, that's really good. We got an enchant armor. That's decent, I guess, but not really that good for a Draconian who can't wear anything. This looks like a fat-ass vault, so there might be some fruit here. That was a vampiric short sword. That's not really useful. Oh, it's not a... An anti-magic dagger is pretty good. I thought it was a fat-ass vault. It's not. Guess we'll train some dex. We should be training int, but meh, whatever. We don't really know how far we're going to get with this. That's a whip of freezing. That's really good for us. Unfortunately, though, whips of freezing slow down Draconians, but thankfully he didn't hit me, so it was all good. We're going to be IDing the potions that we get now. We have a lot of IDs for some reason. We got really lucky. Got shafted immediately, so that's really fair. Thankfully, that's what the Potion of Might's for. You get 1 free win on an encounter. That's going to keep us alive for very long. We are, however, in a little bit of a sticky situation. I'm going to actually enchant the +1 shield. It's going to give me a little bit more defense than I normally would have. Not a lot, but at this point we are in basically full survival mode. There's no chance of us winning if we just... Oh, well, it's only D4, but the chance of us winning is really low. We just stay on this floor and fight everything here. I mean, we have really good luck so far, but I don't believe in it. Okay, the Potion of Might makes me feel a little bit better. Because my potion is basically a free win on any encounter, except for unless you have -6 slaying, of course. Then it's a little bit less good. I'm gonna pull these orcs. They're not too dangerous with this +3 whip and the shield. Again, I say the shield is not that good. It's a bit of a misplay, I guess, misconception that shields are really good. They kind of slow your attack down unless you have training with it, so it's not that great. I'm gonna go ahead and ID my potions. I usually give preference to potions in the ID process. Okay, this could be really bad. We'll see. Okay, we're gonna actually might for this because we don't want to die here. I've decided that 1 death per video is enough. Like, I'm not gonna keep going, right? So we're gonna play like we would. We're gonna play pretty seriously, I guess. Train Dex again. Why not? Int is not gonna be too important for us unless we decide to cast. Hey, look, that's Pakellas. Let's go read out what he has. Alright. Pakellas the Inventive believes in the supremacy of devices, magical or otherwise, of spells and other forms of magic. Okay, that's good. The good thing I didn't get int. Followers cut off from ambient magical power, so no mana regen. Provided with magical energy to empower their devices so long as they use them to assert Pakellas' supremacy. Those in high standing will eventually begin to receive new devices and may eventually ask for one to be recrafted personally by Pakellas. So he auto-IDs device charges for us, apparently. You can spend your magic to charge your devices. You can spend magic to empower your devices, and Pakellas will supercharge a rod once. I have no idea what that implies. Yeah, I don't care. Okay, that's fine. It's not a big deal. So I stop regenerating magic, but I now get magic on kill. I wonder if that's good. Okay. Are there any like super important things I can't do? No, it seems like it's okay. I think as long as I don't use magic regen, it should be okay, right? Let's train evocations because we should anyway. It's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we're on Dungeon 3, and we're actually going to move back to Dungeon 2, clear that stuff out, because we want the XP. Even though at this point we're probably strong enough to take care of it. We're going to do 2 to just be safe. We got shafted pretty badly early game. It wasn't horrible, but, you know. This is not a turn counts run or a real-time run, so I'm happy to just go back and chill. Just do some nice stuff. I can spend magic to charge my devices. What does that even mean? Spend 2/3 of your current mana pool to charge a wand or rod. The effectiveness of this depends on your current pool of magic and your evocation skill. Okay, so basically I should train Evo. Is that what you're trying to say, Pakellas? Okay, I understand. I will train Evo. Even though I have no damn wands right now. We will take a look. 3 scrolls of teleportation, that's really good. Teleports are not really get out of jail free cards, but they are very close to that, so they are quite useful. Go ahead and re-explore this area. Oh, by the way, cool update that happened. I tried to do another speed run off recording because you know, I had time and I felt like doing it, and I was 2 seconds off my PB, personal best. So, god damn it. I actually did a really quick Zot. A lot of people would probably know about this because I'm talking about it a lot, I guess. But yeah, I managed to do Zot in like about 3 or 4 minutes. It was really quick. Might have been a bit longer, but at least for me, I didn't pause a single time, even with like orbs of fire and stuff on the screen. I was absolutely bloody fearless. It was insane. This was a really bad pull by me. Hopefully we can get out of this safely. Yes, we can, because Block's just kind of a pushover. Alright, so we are level 7 now, and our scales start to take a pale cyan gray color. So we got Steam. For some reason, I always get Steam. I consider it to be one of the better colors, I guess, because Steam does good damage early game, and it also works as a fog scroll. So as you can see, that I could see that guy. Wand of Polymorph, absolutely useless. Thank you, Pakellas. Maybe you are useful, but I don't see it. I'm looking for that heal wounds. Oh, there's the heal wounds. Not a wand though. I want a wand. Alright, I don't know if I want to dilute my EXP pool right now to get dodging, but since we already have 10, we have pretty decent resists for where we are right now. That's an ogre. I guess we'll... that was a bad idea by me. I should have just fogged it. Oh, whatever. So yeah, the fog is pretty good because it has some like pretty decent applications. You can use it for damage. You can use it for line of sight blocking. It does steam damage, which is pretty sick early game. Yeah, so like it's probably the most like I guess versatile of the things. The only one I consider to be better is probably like maybe the flaming one, because it's a bit like weird with the way it works. So the flaming one, what it does is it shoots a bolt of fire out, which is flat damage, and then it also Wing of Wizardry, useless to us. It also creates a conjured flame at the end of your bolt. So if you aim it at the ground right on top of a dude, you can just straight up like kill him, because it's basically like, here, cast Conjure Flame on an enemy for free. Like, it doesn't cost you anything, except breath, I guess. But like, the regular Conjure Flame can't be cast on enemies. That's why I'm like, oh my god, this spell is so broken. And I used it like every time I get it. It's just such a cool thing to have. Alright, so we're getting a lot of Dex. I don't know what the hell that does for us. Not a lot, I assume. You could say, yeah, this isn't. Oh, what's this? Nothing. I guess you could say that Dex is giving us like shield and stuff. Oh man, this is really bad. Okay, we gotta stand our ground until we get like corroded or something bad happens. I don't know. The steam breath is doing a lot of damage because it's a persistent effect, which is quite nice. As you can see, enemies that stand inside it get just destroyed. Quite nice. We actually managed to take that bolt out really easily. Wonder what that means. Is this character really strong, or am I just imagining things? Alright, we passed Temple. We don't need to go in there. We already got our own god. We're already at 3 pips of piety with Pakellas. I have no idea what the hell he's doing for us right now. Like, honestly. Device Surge. What is that? Ready a Device Surge, which, on the next use, triggers to convert some of your magical power to strengthen the effect of the device. The amount of magical power that can be used in Surge varies, but correlates with how devoted a follower is to Pakellas. So, basically, it's like a primer, I guess, for your ability. That's pretty cool. I have no idea how to use this guy. I only have one so far, and it's not a very good one. So maybe we're not getting lucky. Maybe never lucky. Scroll of enchant weapon. That's definitely going in the Whip of Freezing. At least for now, this Whip of Freezing will carry us straight through Lair, and with no real questions asked. It's a decent one. Hey, cool. Swamp Dragon armor. Don't see that very often. But I'm not going to make a meme out of it, guys. Like, that's a little bit of a jab towards the subreddit that apparently likes memeing. Don't worry about it. That's probably like a joke that only people that I've griped to about will know. But there is... Oh! I was resting and I realized that my mana doesn't regenerate. Huh. Hilarious. Damn it. Oh, this is a lot better. This shiny buckler is actually going to be better than oh, maybe it's not. 2 for 4. But it doesn't slow our attacks down as much. Yeah, you probably want the buckler. Excuse me. Thing is, oh, Whip of Freezing is going to work really well against Prince Rivet. Never mind, we just one-shot him. Lols. Yeah, we want to go down. We don't want a heavy shield because it's going to kind of screw us over. Cursed, Uncursed Dismissal. Is Faith good on this guy? Probably. Okay, that's an Amulet of Harm. That's not good. Let's put that crap down. Use the Dismissal for some reason, even though it's not that great. It's probably better than whatever we're holding. Which is Harm. Plus the Ring of Slaying in our inventory would be nice. We can't afford it yet, but it's alright. Other than that, Protection from Magic seems pretty interesting, but we won't use it just yet. Scroll of Recharging on the Draining for sure. Alright, so now we have an actually good attack wand. We're going to see how good he is. Is he doing anything passively for us or not? Doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's kind of useless. We'll see though. We'll see. Not actually. Yeah, I'm not actually sure how strong Pakellas is going to be. Oh, a rod. Rod of Destruction. What does that do? Damaging spell from a small set. Okay, I remember this one. Okay, so this is going to go on A. This is going to go off the ground. On the ground. This is going to be on B. So now we can hot swap between the Destruction and the Freezing. So we're going to take a look and see what this does. Bolt of Draining. That's pretty cool, I guess. Bolt of Fire. Wow, this is a pretty sick weapon. Okay. I'm happy. I mean, that's a pretty cool weapon. Jeez, look at this. Wow. That's not bad. Yeah, cool. This Pakellas run might be really fun. It harkens back to my Nemelex run back in the day that I did on the channel. I don't know. Could be cool. Could be cool. But until then, yeah, we don't know yet. The Whip of Freezing is probably going to be enchanted to +5 and no more than that. I don't think I need it any higher. Anything else can go into the next Demon Whip I find. Go ahead and wait for these guys to line up and just blast at them. This is pretty cool. I'm enjoying this. I always liked rods. I really tried to do a. I honestly tried to do a. Oh, we should probably. Okay, we're gonna have to go for it. Oh god, that was not. Was it worth it? Wonder Fireball, man. Seriously. Oh well, whatever. One Curing Potion for Wonder Fireball. Worth? I guess maybe. Anyway. Oh, there's a Wonder Frost, I guess. Oh. Okay. I guess we can just kite this guy. Wow, that's really cool. This Steam Breath is actually a lot better than I'm underplaying it a lot. It's really strong. I would say that it's probably the best breath weapon. Oh, that was a tongue twister. In the game for Draconian at least. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We are on D9 now, so we didn't get an early lair, which is questionable whether it's good or bad. But it's not bad. It's not awful. Having a late lair is sometimes pretty good. I guess we pick up this Stone of Tremors. We just pick up everything basically that has to do with evocations, because we are going to be training that to 27 hopefully this game. Oh man, a lot of ones. Ones of fire too. Damn, we are rolling in this. We don't need this Wand of Frost anymore, I think. So I want to try out that oh, what's this? +2 Ring of Strength, useless. I want to try out that supercharged thing. Sounds pretty cool. Quick Charge and Device Surge. Quick Charge is, whoa, that costs 10 MP. Holy crap. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know if that you can use that to like improve the rod, but whatever, it's fine. Oh, this could be really bad, depending on how the wand decides to work. Okay, it seems to have worked okay. We're gonna just spam the crap out of these wands because that's what we bought them. That's why we picked this god for. It should be pretty interesting to see how this turns out. Use the wand of destruction. Walk backwards. The rod. Sorry, not the wand of destruction. The rod of destruction. Wait for a little bit to slow down. To recharge. I am not doing so well with this commentary. As you can see, I'm trying to like juggle the mechanics in my head without losing focus, and it's very difficult. That's a lot of guys. Hopefully we can. Oh my God, we got a wand of hasting! Holy crap! Okay, okay. Let's use device search, right? And then can we use like fire or something? Like wham! That was absolutely useless. That was so hilariously unimpressive. Man, that was disappointing. Okay, that's fine. Let the sheep build up and then blossom with the rod of destruction a little bit. Then the draining. Oh my God, yes, I am in heaven. I love using wands, attack wands. So this is like a dream come true for me. Drop these stupid books. We're not going to use books. We don't have mana for books. Wow, blast them all with fire. Oh my God, this is so good. Yeah, I can tell that this god is actually gonna be pretty fun. I don't know how good he is like consistency wise, but he seems pretty fun from a just blast shit, have fun kind of perspective. Like as you can see, I'm just like able to use all my attack ones with freedom because I know that I have like infinite recharge. But the thing is, like you can't really judge this guy's power as the base power of a Pakellas guy because I did get a +3 with a freezing really early on, and I was starting as a fighter, so you know. Very clear power spikes that I have that I shouldn't have. Ah, God. Pakellas, please. How much does it cost for me to actually use this bolt? I have no idea. IB. Cost me 4, so I need to walk backwards until my Rod of Destruction charges up to 4. In case you weren't aware, the way rods work is, they're like little, think of them like mana, little spell, like, charge up things. You kind of just, they have charges and you can use spells from them, or quote unquote spells, not really spells, but you know what I mean, like evocation effects, and they recharge over time. As you can see there, if I equip it, it is 13 of 13. That means that I can cast 3 level 4 spells, which I have, which is the Rod of Destruction level, and then it runs dry, and then I have to, wait for it to come back. I got confused. I got confused again. I'm gonna back off like this so that the guy shooting at me doesn't confuse me, but then he still confuses me because he's a prick. Hopefully he doesn't. Where the hell did he go? Oh, cool. The amulet of dismissal was actually like not horrible there. It was okay. I'm gonna have to stand right here and then just kill him from behind the elf, the adder. I don't know why I said elf. I was not paying attention. My bad. Alright, we can drop these amnesia scrolls, read this thing. We don't really need the flame, I guess. Nor do we really need. We didn't need the polymorph. I don't think we. I am of the opinion that these are going to be like you're still going to weight the wands about the same. The reason why I'm keeping the slowing is because I'm not sure how good it's going to be. It might be able to be like if it can guarantee me a slow, the slowing one might actually be a little bit less useless than it usually is. Reason why I usually hate the slowing one is because most of the time you're using it on like an enemy at range, and if it fails, well, you basically you're giving it time to just catch up, so it's kind of useless. Right, this dismissal item is a little bit less cool now that it's blinking the centaurs away from me, and then forcing me to like go look for them. But I'm not gonna go look for them. Counted. Ah, got him. All right. There seems to be an upstairs. Sorry, there seems to be the Minotaur's Labyrinth quite close to upstairs, so I'm gonna go down all 3 and figure out which one we want to use. This one seems to be good. So this one should be right next to the labyrinth, which is nice. There it is. Nice. Okay. Plenty of slots. Let's drop this ring of wizardry. God, I cannot say that. Look, you guys mock me all you want, but it's actually very hard to talk and play. Especially if you're like me, who does not talk very often. Actually, I talk a lot. I talk too much. Maybe that's why this YouTube channel is just so even exists. It's because I just talk too damn much. Very sneezy right now. Let's just disintegrate across and head on down to the orange. So I've probably explained this a billion times before, but the labyrinth has three types of bricks: the rocks, these orange tiles, and the black tiles. And the black tiles indicate that you're really close to the Minotaur's area, where the Minotaur spawns. And there's no way out of this place other than at the Minotaur's feet, basically. So you have to kill it or like do something with it. And yeah, and there's always good loot here. Minotaur Labyrinth is usually just a cache of goods, I guess you could say. I am currently just disintegrating the crap out of this place because I have no respect for this maze at all. Sometimes you just have to break the walls to, solve it as quickly as possible. Can't break these orange walls though, unfortunately. Alright, so we're at the black tiles. This looks kind of shifty. Hopefully we can get to the Minotaur's area with no hassle. Doesn't look like it. Oh, come on. Come on, man. You can do it. Give me the... Ah, no. Minotaur, where are you? Okay, it doesn't seem to want to play nice this time, so we might be stuck here for a little bit. I'm pressing shift move because I don't want to accidentally kill myself. Seems that we went straight through the heart of the black tile and didn't get anywhere, so this is kind of bad. We don't actually know what's going on anymore. Crap. What if I shout? Does shouting work? No? Hello? Minotaur? Come get me. Come eat me. I'm just a small man. Eat. Oh my god, this is gonna be really bad. Oh, we're lost in the labyrinth. God damn it, I hate it when this happens. I'm walking through like old like tiles, and on the off chance that the labyrinth just breaks around me and then opens up a new path. It's unlikely though. God damn it. This is why, like, Minotaur's labyrinth are occasionally just the most infuriating thing in the game. It's just so annoying sometimes. This is more black stuff. Maybe we can find a way in. Well, we're at the very edge of the thing, so hopefully Minotaur's going to be nice. And there we go. Let's device surge and blast him with training, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. That was easy. Drop all this stuff. Pick it up one by one in the order we wish to have. Let's ID this ring, I guess. Plus the ring of protection is amazing on this character because AC is really hard to come by on guys like this. We can drop the wand of fireball. It's probably not useful. I don't know what this Tome the Escort is. It's useless. Got a pitted trident, a runed flail, so we're gonna check out the flail. +2 flail of draining is okay, but it's probably not as good as the whip of freezing. Other than that, we didn't get too much good stuff. That's okay, I guess. The 3 protection is okay. It's not the worst. We probably don't need the whip of draining. I just took it out in case we wanted it later. Jesus Christ, we just took half our health and damage. One turn, that sucks. But that's what happens when you open a room full of centaurs, you get shot. Okay, I'm gonna back off. We do have a manual of bows on us, that's kinda useless. We're not gonna use bows this game. Bows are a pain in the ass to use. Our maces and flails at min delay. For whips it's 12, so we're gonna keep that off. We're gonna put some shields on. I guess we'll focus evocations and also turn a bit of dodging on. It's not a priority to get any of these up, really. Hey, look, Storm Dragon armor. There's another armor I can't wear. I guess this game is just making me regret wanting to play Draconian, but it's alright. I like Draconians, they're alright. Back in the day, I used to be really infatuated with them. I wanted to get a Draconian monk up, no matter what. And I don't think I've actually won one in a very long time. I got one off, but it was a very hard fought battle to get one up. I could probably do it again, but at this point, I think the novelty is done. I am a real big fan of Dragonform. It's kind of like Berserk, but not as suicidal at times. It's sometimes still suicidal, but it's fun. It's fun. The Dragonform is really cool. Yeah. So that was my I don't know. I enjoyed doing that. Oh god, this could be bad. Let's use the wands, I guess, because that's what they're there for. We can fight yaks no problems now, so this should be pretty straightforward doing lair. How long have we been recording? We've been recording for about 29 minutes. I kind of want to stop recording because I'm tired and I want to go read Berserk. For those of you that don't know what that is a manga that inspired Dark Souls, and it is currently on my insanely good list because dear God, it is one of the best mangas I've read ever. Um, like I've never seen a man get impaled quite as many times as a good old main character, and it's pretty impressive to see how he's alive. And that's not a spoiler because he gets impaled like in the first chapter, I think. Like he gets impaled a lot, or if not impaled, at least brutally and mortally wounded. It's kind of the berserk thing, but yeah, damn that manga is really sick. It is very graphic though, incredibly graphic, but I still like it. I don't know. Yeah. So after this, I'm probably just gonna go read that because I have nothing better to do. And then yeah. Oh, and I do have a lot of man. I have a lot of things to say, but I kept forgetting to say them. Holy, whoa! That is an insane amulet. Holy crap, that's staying on. Reflect, shield +5, R elect, RC, strength +5. That is not a bad amulet at all. Because, frankly, it gives us a lot of stuff. Strength +5 is not that great, but 5 shield, R elect, R cold, that's a bunch of like pretty exotic resistances. And as I said before, I consider reflection amulets to be about a bit underneath regeneration and a little bit about the same as faith. Honestly, I'd say faith, and like in terms of how many times I'd use them out of 10, I'd probably give it like a 6. Depends on when regeneration's up. Actually, that was a really poor scaling because if I had regeneration earlier, I would just pick that 10 out of 10 times. But this is an artifact, so it gives us more stuff, which is really nice. Get a nice free pip of resist cold, which is always good. And Arlek is always nice to have as well, so yeah. Alright, I don't know. Pretty good. Drop these rings of strength. We don't really need those anymore. Dex is not really that helpful. It's giving us like probably 1 or 2 shield, maybe 1 or 2 dodge. Scroll of silence, it's fine. Enchant armor, there's nothing really to enchant on this guy. Which means I probably should dump my enchant armors now, but I don't know, I'm holding out for a brand. I don't think my character is that weak that he needs to have the enchant armors right now. As I said before, you got to keep in mind when to enchant. It was pretty appropriate to enchant the shield back then when I got shafted, because that's dangerous, right? Shields are super. Like I was in a bad situation. I needed every advantage I could get, but now that I'm not so impoverished, I guess I'm like kind of okay with just not rushing and spending all my consumables. I look supercharged. What the hell is that? Infuses magical energy into a whatever. Recharge, whatever. Wands are significantly. Ah, no one cares. Alright, look, so basically, we're looking for a Rod of Clouds. I've seen Mega Slime use it once or twice, and that's really cool. So I want one. And yeah, I'm not gonna supercharge until I get one, because I think this character is strong enough that he doesn't need a supercharged Rod of Destruction, which is not that great. Doesn't even seem that like Pakellas doesn't like. I like that Pakellas is slightly more subtle than other gods. Like he's not ultra. I don't know. I don't know. I have expressed concern and a bit of disapproval in previous. Whoa, that did a lot of damage. Holy crap! Oh wait, no, it just threw him through a shaft. Never mind. Didn't actually do damage to him. I have um I have voiced my concerns from time to time. Oh, fan gals, thank you. About the feature creep in this game. Um, and by that I mean like adding unnecessarily complex bullshit that really doesn't do anything but like give the fans a bit of eye candy, basically. Uh, like gods that are ultimately too like ridiculous to live, I guess. I don't know how to phrase that properly, but like, oh god, give me that potion of might. I want that. Drop these stupid javelins. Get them out of here. Like things that are just like really complex and unnecessary and convoluted. We don't need those. We don't need more of those anyway. We don't need more things in this game. We need less, if anything. Like this game is too goddamn long. It's too like there's too much stuff. I don't know. Like there needs to be a really thin. There's a really thin line between too much stuff and too little. But I think Crawl's erring on the side of too much nowadays. It's just it feels like there's I don't know. There's a lot of things being added, and It's kind of gross. I don't know. Not really more in terms of quantity, but like sometimes just in terms of just straight up. I don't know. I'll give you examples when I think about it. I'll probably do a video. I know I said I would do a video on like a billion things, but guys, I'll do it one day, right? And besides, if no one's like gunning super hard for it, I don't really have that much of an incentive to do it. Like, if it's on my own time, I'll just do it when I feel comfortable with it. But if someone actually asks me to do something, I will do it. Like most of the time, unless it's something that's really difficult or inconvenient for me to do. I will do my best to like answer people who want me to do stuff. Um, I want to do some like education stuff, like some more tutorial stuff, kind of. I have had an idea for a new series that I wanted to do, but it might take a bit of time to set up. It's a lot more complex than, not complex, but more time intensive than all the other series, which is usually just me playing crawl. This one might actually take a little bit of prep, which is insane, considering how irresponsible I am. Alright, this rod sucks. Huh. No, it doesn't suck, sorry, but its range sucks. It's more accurate. I guess we'll finish this floor and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, my voice is like a little bit hoarse by now. So, honestly, maybe it just sounds that way to me because I did listen back to my old video in the last video I did. I think it was the Zot one with with what's the guy? I already forgot. Demon Spawn Wanderer, I think it was. Well, there's a lot of guys. Holy crap. Let's haste and use the Rod of Destruction, I guess, to just blow a hole in their defense. And then wait for them to come close, and then just drain them all. Yeah, these enemies are not too threatening when you have this many wands doing this much damage. Like, it's pretty insane. Guess we'll use the Stone of Tremors, even though Stone of Tremors is kind of useless. Yeah, so I listened back to my old video, and I sounded pretty good actually. I didn't sound too hoarse. I'm surprised that it turned out that well. Maybe the audio. I think the audio might just be really bad. So, I'm the Grand Gadgeteer. Demise the Grand Gadgeteer. That's pretty cool. Okay, shields is way too high. We were distracted and we talked for too long, and we turned it on too high. That's alright though. Train more fighting and dodging. Very straightforward character. Very easy to skill a Draconian. You can't train armor, so you just train dodging. Easy. And yeah, you can train your weapon skill, you train your shields. Just train whatever you want, really. Having less options is sometimes nice. Alright, so we finished this floor. We're gonna call it a day. I didn't die here. I only died once, which is kind of embarrassing, but I've gotten over it. It's a D1 death. Like, I can't do anything about it. So yeah, I'm either gonna pass out or I'm gonna go read some manga. So I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you want me to do any other series. But like I said, don't make me do challenge series because you're just gonna get me mad. Like I'm not trying to like. That's the one thing I'm just gonna be like, no, I'm sorry. Like, god damn it, guys, don't make me do like Melee Tengu because I hate you if you do that. Don't make me do Naga, Formicid, like Mummy, Necromancer. Don't be like do a Mummy Chaos Knight because that's gonna be too hard. You're just gonna see me die like a million times. It's gonna be sad. It's not gonna be good for anyone, really, right? Maybe it will if I get super lucky, but I'm never lucky. You know that. So yeah. Seems that like double outros is my thing. So yeah. Second outro. See you later. Get out of here.